Alexander-Arnold wants to come to Madrid. That is the front page of Marca, of course. He, alongside Van Dijk and Salah, sees a contract end at the end of the season. This is what Trent had to say in September about his future. I've been at Liverpool for 20 years now. I've signed 4 or 5 contract extensions, and none of them have been said in public. This one won't be either. So having said that, Mark, what are you hearing?
Well, the word is that Trent is more likely to go than stay. I think that's become accepted now, but there might be a surprise. I think the stuff in Marca today and in recent days is pretty typical. You've worked in Madrid, you know what it's like when Marca start linking Real with a player. It's done with the kind of authority of the club itself, so Real's interest is strong. Alexander-Arnold hasn't made any kind of inclination that he might want to stay. I think it's slightly different with Salah and Van Dijk. I think that the likelihood is that those two will stay. But I think Alexander-Arnold, considering that his age profile, the money that I've been told he wants, it could make him, if not the best paid player in the Premier League, but one of the best. And I don't think you make a right back the best paid player in the Premier League. I think you save that for a goal scorer or a player like Van Dijk. So I'd be surprised if Alexander-Arnold stays. But I don't think he's going to go anywhere this month. I just think it'll be a case of running his contract down and going to Madrid in the summer.
What would you do?
If I was Alexander-Arnold, I'd go now. I think it would be a good move for him. I'm not a great fan of Alexander-Arnold as a right back. I think Real Madrid...
He's had a good season, though, hasn't he?
He's had a good season on the ball. He's had a very good season on the ball. And the way that Real Madrid play, when you think of Carvajal at his very best, he's always playing high up the field. They switch the ball. He's going to get crosses in. He's a great passer. But he's a player that is so fragile defensively, I wouldn't play him at right back. You've got to play him as a right wing back and keep him up the field. He can't defend.
Liverpool got the best defence in the league at the moment, don't they?
He doesn't want to defend. Yeah, but because they're playing better higher up the field. They're defending better higher up the field. And he doesn't have to do the defensive work. You know, whenever you see something go wrong down that side and you're looking around the field, where's Trent Alexander-Arnold? And you see him chugging back. In my view, he doesn't want to defend. He's not a good defender, but he's a great footballer on the ball.
So he's perfect for Real Madrid. This is when have any of their fullbacks ever defended?
Because they're going to be in charge of the ball. So it's a great move for him. He won't have to do too much of the defensive side of the game.
Mark, you mentioned before you think Salah and Van Dijk will stay. Salah will get his big money.
Yeah, there's no obvious destination for Mo Salah. I mean, he's in the best place in the world right now. He's at the top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League. He knows that, and I don't think he wants to go. I think he realises it's too early to go to Saudi Arabia. That might happen in a couple of years' time, but right now, he's the best player in the Premier League. Liverpool know that, and I'm sure they'll get it done. And I think he'll be more than happy to stay.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? If you're Liverpool,
absolutely.
Because who do you bring in? Who replaces him?
I mean, he's got a great relationship with the fans. He looks as though he's got a great relationship with Arne Slot now, which I don't think was always the case with Jurgen Klopp in the latter days. And he's playing brilliantly, scoring goals, creating goals. He still looks as sharp as he ever has done. So why not stay? I think it'd be a good move for both Liverpool and him.
So why isn't it done yet, Mark?
You know, listen, I don't know, but I think the reality is, I think you've got 3 massive players, massive personalities at Liverpool, and the club know that the first one that gets the deal done, it's going to mean the other 2 are knocking on the door for more or the same as that player. So it's a difficult situation, and the players also know that if Mo Salah's thinking, well, I'll wait till Van Dijk signs his, and Van Dijk's thinking, I'll wait till Mo signs his, you're going to get this situation where they're both waiting for the other one to do it. I think Trent is I think that ship has sailed, but I'd be amazed if they don't keep Van Dijk and Salah. I just don't. It's the best deal for Liverpool because, like you said, who's going to replace them? But equally, it's the best deal for the players because they're only going to go down after leaving Liverpool this year because Liverpool are on the up again. So it makes no sense for them to leave at their age. And they've both got at least 2 or 3 years left. Certainly Salah's got 2 or 3 years left in him. So stay at Anfield and sign the deal.
Yep. Liverpool got West Ham tomorrow. That'd be nice to Lopetegui.
It should be. Lopetegui, he's under a lot of pressure with the West Ham fans, let me tell you.
You spent Christmas with quite a few of them,
yeah. Then they weren't happy with David Moyes. They're not happy with Lopetegui at the moment. They're putting some poor performances. But West Ham being West Ham, they can always put in a decent performance. They've got Bowen, who's playing well at the moment. Fulkrug came back into the team. But I think Liverpool should win the game quite comfortably.
Yeah, I think you just get a feeling Liverpool could beat anyone at the moment, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm doing the game on Sunday at West Ham, and I'm not expecting anything other than a comfortable Liverpool win. I think that they are head and shoulders above everybody else in the Premier League right now. I think, Robbo said earlier on that they'll have a blip, and they will have a blip, but even if that blip comes, I'm not sure it's going to be the sort of blip that's going to knock them off their stride. They're just so good, and Arne Slot has made them... Has he made them better than one of Jurgen Klopp? He's made them more solid, but they're still as exciting, so he probably has made them a better team. So I don't see anything but a Liverpool win quite easily in this one.